Hello everyone on the internet, this is RyuKiva from RyuKiva Toku with another Toku unboxing. Today's going to be a little different, as even though I am going to be unboxing S.H.Figuarts Akarenger, I am going to be going over 5 different members of Himitsu Sentai Goranger, with a little bit of Ryu Soldier thrown in with Ryuso Gold at the back there. But kicking off with S.H.Figuarts Akarenger, the only one that they did from Goranger of the SHF range. They did tease Momo Ranger, but at least only one of those exists, but not in mass production. But going with Akarenger here, I bought this used. I bought them all at the same time, but they didn't have an Akarenger vinyl figure, so I just thought I'd buy the 4 vinyl with SHF used. So I got this for about 4,000 yen, I think. I think new you could probably pick it up for about 6,000 yen roughly, and used again anywhere between 2 to 5 would be a decent price, I reckon. Going over the box, again all the art's always of the figure itself and never from the show. We've got like Splash along the bottom with a decent pose with the typical 5 hands, 5 fingers out. Window is about maybe just over about a third of the box, third of the front of the box. You can see like a couple of bits, not too much given away. Along the side and on the back, it's got the traditional blurb. S.H.Figuarts is a new standard figure series that incorporates the Bandai action figure art under the theme pursuing character expression through humanoid action. Still trying to work out what that means. Again, a small design there, a sort of slightly different one there. And then the pose they show, I mean, I'm still trying to work out why bear in mind I've not actually seen the show apart from maybe episode 1 and the Jacka team up. He's got his cane folded, he's got his cane out, those are 2 different. He's got his gun, he's got 2 belts, and he's got like a big spike ball thing. The English on the back, movable, moulding, option parts, not too sure. So this is my 5th take on doing this unboxing because things just keep going wrong with this particular unboxing. So for the 5th time I am unboxing Akarenger. So, going with the inlay, it details the fact that he has the closed fists attached already with 4 additional pairs of hands, and then a left hand with the traditional, splayed out pose that Akarenger is known for. He has a detachable cape, he has 2 belts, he has 2 forms of holster, one with a gun in it, one without a gun in it. He is detachable from the waist, so you can switch the belts. The silver S is detachable, and it's only got one that you can interchange. You can put on either belt. I don't know why they didn't just make one solid for either of them. And again, comes with gun, comes with cane, loosely folded towel style cane, and spiky ball. I mean, in the series, like from what I did see, the team uses like a rugby ball, and again, it's seen again in episode 1 of Gokaija even. But that's not included with this. So again, like doing this for the 5th time, I will say, despite the fact that I did buy this used, the colour is absolutely, it's an intense red, and so so I know it's in great, so cosmetically it's in great nick. So always make sure it's all in good form. And looking at, like again, I know I've been over the limbs before. Well, I've been over the limbs before so many takes. This is in ridiculously good condition. I could have said like, they could have described it like new. I did buy it while I was in Akihabara. Posability, I mean, again, with just the figure on its own, the detail's pretty decent. I mean, again, you've got like the holes in the visor because that's how it was back in the 70s. Could have done slightly better on design at the top of the helmet. Still basic design around the back. Size, chest plate, very minimal, as was Goranger rather. And the legs, for some odd reason, he has one yellow stripe on his right leg. The others don't. And the boots, they are quite wrinkly. It's kind of, there's some slight wrinkles going down, but then literally below the knee gets super wrinkly, which is, again, it kind of goes with that old look. I mean, when I look at Sentai today, etc., the spandex is normally quite tight. Posability on this figure, or balance rather as I call it, it's standard. I mean, again, bear in mind I bought this used, it's not too bad. That's a random pose. There he goes. try a slightly different one maybe. Again, this is without any, yeah, apart from the belt that he's got on him to begin with. That's about as good as I'm gonna get, but ironically with this figure, and actually it kind of comes and goes with the figures, sometimes when you add parts the balancing improves. But so for example, I had this cape. Again, it's a simple clip-on, and again it's a little easier to balance. I mean, the chest plate again doesn't come off, it is solidly on there. And again, that silver S comes off. It's got some detail, it's got the 5 colours on it. All 5 have the boots with like their number of stars on it. I think on the vinyl figures it kind of, the detail does kind of go off a little, you know, like kind of goes off on say accuracy or quality maybe. And try and put this silver S back on his belt. It's because the S is, yeah, you could spin it around, I guess. Right, so with the hands, again the hands are soft, so it's not too bad going. Quickly switch that over, and yeah, I mean the one thing about that cape's come off. There we go. Right, the thing about the hand is it's not the most flexible when attaching to the wrist. I mean, again, it makes out on the box that you can do that, but that really isn't the case with the actual figure. So that's a random pose. I mean, it's not quite accurate to the show. Quickly going over the belt with like the rocket booster thingy. Standard, can't complain. Again, the gun is solidly in there, but even, I mean, the ironic thing is it comes with a holster without the gun, but even when you've got the separate gun, you can't put it in. So I think they kind of missed a trick on that one. With the hands, it's 3 sets of claspy hands and then 1 kind of karate chop hands. That's there. I'll grab one of the left claspy hands. One quickly just to pose with the gun. Pop. I mean, again, ball joints, you know, rotatable ball joints on the wrists there, and it is the same for the waist. Click. Right, so he's like, stop, put your hands up, put your hands up. Right, I'm not going to start singing now. Wrong channel. Anyway, right, there we go. Right, so I'm going to try to keep the review of the actual figure as brief as I can. That spiky ball, spikes all over it, doesn't actually attach to anything, unlike, say, the effects from any given Kamen Rider figure. Foldy one, again, I've not seen the show, so this makes no sense to me. I mean, he's shown on the box holding this with 2 hands, like he's about to whoop you with a towel. That's about as close as I'm going to get, considering that's an open hand. And again, like balancing, there we go, maybe? There we go, that is like a bit of a weird balancing, it's going to rock. There we go. And that's the one with the cane, again. It's quite a pimping cane. I think Big One actually had one in Jacka, but I'm saying this without having actually seen the show. So that's him there. So I'm going to quickly dart across to the vinyl figures. Now, vinyl figures are they're a thing in Japan. Lol. Really? No kidding. Right, so this is Akarenger. The actor who played him also played V3, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it wasn't one of the other 2 guys. Anyway, Akarenger. Again, on all 4 of them, they haven't painted it silver. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if the silver one's specifically to Akarenger, but for the 4 vinyl figures, it's a very dark grey on that S, but you've still got painted colours. Again, it's squidgy, it's soft. The helmet's got some detail again with the spots for the visor, either to see or breathe, maybe both. Detail on the boots. Now, blue, yellow and green have black gloves and boots. It's white, it's pink and red that have white boots and gloves. But so these figures twist at the shoulders, they twist at the waist, and specifically they twist on the left shin. And it does make for some interesting balancing, admittedly. So that's one there, say. Let's try it out. Right, so going over to Key Ranger. Now, this is the only one that I think came new, because price-wise, for the 4 vinyl Rangers, they ranged from 1,500 yen to 3,500 yen, which is quite the difference. So again, I spent between 6,000 to 9,000 yen on these vinyl figures, where they didn't have the red one. Otherwise, I would have bought 5 Goranger vinyls. But doing the 4 vinyls with the 1 SHF is quite cool. Now with the stripe again, red. Akarenger had the big yellow stripe going on his chest. The other 4 have it in red, but I would say I'd say on blue and yellow they're quite thicker, but on pink and green they're quite thinner. Again with pink, I'd say they've pretty much used a guy mould on this for obvious reasons, and that is pink right there. Going on to green, again, lots of stripes going on with this guy. And again, there's really not much. I think I'm getting better on the balancing, seeing as this is the 5th take. So hopefully that looks good on camera, because I'm not going to know. So, Ryusoul Gold. This one was 900 yen when I bought him a couple months ago. He only twists at the waist and the shoulders. But again, he's pretty much rigid upright compared to the poses of the other 4 here. The others are all wrinkled. This one, I mean, again, you can even get some muscle definition on Ryusoul Gold here. Canelo is someone who's quite close to me in personality, and he's not doing anything interesting with his arms, unlike these, because on all 4 of these, one arm's bent, one arm's kind of salute, whereas this one's just kind of like rah 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 rah, like pounding fists on the table. But I would still say I would say the price difference is kind of a little justified, as well as the fact that these are valuable, being from the very first Sentai of the 70s. So yeah, that's in there. Now again, bear in mind I was being a bit jammy with buying the 1 SHF to the 4 vinyl for the Goranger group. Akarenger is a little smaller and a fair amount slimmer than the other 4, which is quite weird, especially as Pink's the female. Right, there we go. So that's there. This is my review of the 5, but I don't think the Gorangers wouldn't be complete without Master Rider X for some reason, because I think they look similar. I'm funny. See you next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out my website at ryukivatoku.weebly.com, as well as my other social media for more content and my relevant pages for business contributions and inquiries. Don't forget to like, follow and subscribe. See you next time.